this is Anson from Honey Lab in Australia. We have a new product coming out in February 2026. It's called Apex 5. We basically put 5 chipsets onto one single board. One is the ESP32 which can handle 5G Wi-Fi when featuring Marauder firmware or Ghost ESP. And also we have the dual sub-gigahertz. One is for 433, another one A6A. And we also have GPS and NRF24 chipsets. So basically it's used for mouse jacking, etc., that kind of thing. So I'm going to walk you through how to use the board and also how to set up. Okay, so when you got it, we already load the stable Marauder firmware into it. You don't really need to update it until later day. So all you need to do is plug it in. So I already done this one. We're going to do the demo under the momentum. The reason we use momentum because it allows us to change the GPIO, because it got too many chipsets on the board. So the how can I say this? The resources is limited, so only one chipset can use in one time. So the other chipset had to get away by switching the GPIO. So I hope this makes sense to you. So go to momentum. This based on 11, I think it's 12 or 11 under the current circumstances. So momentum, we go to protocol. We go to GPIO ping. So the CC1101 need to set up to 4, and then NRF24 set to extra 7. And the ESP, the third option, set to 15 and 16. And the GPS set to 13 and 14. And that's it. And then let's do a quick walkthrough how to use this board. So first of all, we use the C5, which means the Marauder thing. We go to, let's see, GPIO. We go to ESP and we go to Ghost or maybe Marauder. Both of them works. So now it's working. Basically what I just did is search my surrounding area. Okay. Okay. So about the sub-gigahertz. Let's go to sub-gigahertz. So when the sub-gigahertz is working, so automatically it will set using the external modular that you can see in here. Okay. And then we go to read, and also it said EXT also mean is using external modular, which means this one in here. So okay, I forgot about one thing. So the A button is for switching the sub-gigahertz between 433 and A6A. There's a LED in here. Let's demo a little bit. So there's a LED in here. If I hit the button, currently is on 433. If I hit the button, it becomes A6A. So if you want to use 433, for example, you need to switch to 433 first before you go into the app, the sub-gigahertz app. So we go in, we go read, and we need to go config using the left button. Now it's set up to 433.22. Okay, no big deal. And also we have one of the I don't know, remote. Okay, let's try to send some signal, try to read it. Okay, not working. Let's see, what do we try this one here? Yeah, let's try this one. This time we need to twist a little bit. Okay. No, not this one. Sorry. Let's set to A to A. Yeah, close, but not quite. Let's go to 6A, 651. Let's see. Okay, we got a winner. So basically, it means by using the external modular, it captured the frequency from the remote. So now when you capture the signal, you can save it, you can emulate it later on. So I'm gonna continue. Yep. Okay. And then if you try to use A6A, it's the same thing. Get out, exit the app first, and hit the button. Now the LD mean is using the A6A, and then you go in the app, and then you can try to like you need to switch the frequency, etc., etc. Basically the same thing. Okay, so that is the sub-gigahertz thing. GPS is a little bit tricky at the moment because there's some. When we decide this, we didn't pay attention enough. So the batch one do not support the wall drive. But we already figured out how to deal with it. So if the wall drive thing through the Marauder is a main function to you, wait for the batch 2. Okay, the batch 1 doesn't really work with the wall drive, but the GPS still work. All you need to do is go to you need to go back the protocol and switch back to you need to switch back, make the GPS using the 15 and 16, and also put the ESP32 back to 13 and 14. And then we go back to, what's that called? I think there's a one GPS app somewhere here, ESP, I think. And also, if you want to get GPS, you need to get in the open area. Doesn't really work when the whole thing is. Sorry, I didn't really see where I am at the moment. You need to go get in the open area, so the GPS signal can be reached to the GPS chip on board. Okay. So basically, that's the main function. And also, there's one thing I forgot to mention when you're using the sub-gigahertz. For some reason, they maybe have a lock on the frequency. So when that happens, you need to go back. That's let's try that again. Momentum protocol, and then the sub-gigahertz bypass the region lock. You need to turn it off for some user, but I will suggest you check your local authority regulation, etc. first, because in some area, I believe in Europe, some of the frequency is reserved for some usage, and those it may not be legal to use. So I would suggest check your local authority before you're using the frequency. Okay, but the option is there. Okay, and also, so when you turn it on and off with the option, the flip-up will reboot, and then you can use that frequency. Okay, so basically that is the whole board. I'm not going to demo the GPS and the NRF24 because to be honest with you, I don't really use it a lot, but I know some people will use it. So basically, you just need to get into the GPS chips, GPS app, and also get into the NRF24 app, and then just follow along. I believe. So I just like to keep it short, and basically that's it for the introduction video. All right, anything, send me an email, send us a WhatsApp message, and okay, that's it. Thank you.